Hey everyone, Black Mammoth here, and I've decided that for my next blind Let's Play session, it's going to be on the game Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. And I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, that's kind of a kid's game, isn't it? Like, well, maybe it's supposed to be more for kids, but anyone can get into it, and quite frankly, from what I've played at my friend's house, it's pretty fucking awesome. You got all these different characters you can put onto the Portal of Power. It's this base that you can plop a character on. They get into the game, you play with them, you level them up, and then you can take them off, switch them with another character, and they instantly go onto the screen. And you just kick ass with them. You have 8 different character elements. You have like magic, air, fire, water, earth, death, and a couple others, life, and tech. That was another one. That's all 8 there, and yeah, variety of different characters. 4 characters per element, so you get you can get a quite collection of just different characters, different play styles within each element type. And as you build up your character, you just take them with you and play them in another person's game, and everything you did with that character will be transferred over. And everything you do with that character saves directly to the figurine that you stick with, that they buy and you play with. And it's linked to you. All the data goes to the character for what you level up, so you just continuously build and build. Yeah, I figured that I'd start off the first part of this Let's Play with a video like this, simply because I know that a game like this is a bit unique. It's gonna take some explanation for not only people that are going to be watching, seeing just random characters popping on screen and things going on, but also the simple fact that there are parents out there that will probably be watching this, because let's face it, from everything I've heard, this is going to be the next fucking Tickle Me Elmo. And, all the kids are going to be like, oh, I want the game and I want all the figurines, and it's like, yeah, they're going to want to know a little bit about what they're getting into. Especially considering that each character individually is about $8, and you can get a 3-pack for like 20. So you save a couple bucks there, but holy shit. So yeah, I want to talk about how the game works and show you the figures and the system and the setup, which I have over there. I'll be showing you that in a bit. Yeah, right now, Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure is a continuation of the previous trilogy. It's actually canon. It's part of the Spyro's Grand Adventure type series, where they had it on the PS2 as a reboot for the series, and this continues on with that. So how do I put this? The game basically starts out with you're checking out this odd world of floating islands, and you have these warriors called Skylanders, and they protect these floating island nations from the forces of evil. And at one point in the past, this guy called Chaos comes in, wrecks everything, and the Skylanders are actually turned these little figurines, which we find, and then we put on the Portal Power that links to their world, and we're able to use the characters to save the floating lands, the Skylands. And yeah, the action is it's pretty good. You have these different characters, all these different play styles. They got basic abilities, just called basic abilities, like main attack and a secondary attack, and they don't really jump. They don't have a jumping thing, but they have bounce pads that bring up to different levels. It's most like, I'd say probably about like a third-person action game. That'd be my best description for it. Yeah. And what else to say about it before I show you the figures? Well, basically, as you play through the game, you're trying to make this device that that basically keeps the forces of darkness at bay, away from the Skylanders. And you go through with your character, fighting you know, the evil enemies, and you know, gathering the parts necessary to make this device. And the way the character works, you attack creatures, you kill them, you gain experience, and you also get money. The experience levels up your character, though I have yet to see what that really does for your character. I got like Spyro at like level 4 right now, I think. But I'm not sure what that really does for stats. Because they have stats now. They have things like attack, defense, luck, speed, and, you know, kind of like the Transformers type, you know, bar ranking system there. And, you know, I think maybe the leveling does something for that. But anyway, then with the money, eventually you get to a point where you get this fairy that you give them money, and you can buy special, you know, upgrades for your character. Things to give you new abilities, or things to strengthen abilities you already have. It's pretty sweet. With each level, there's like these, I don't even know what they're called in the game right now. They're these icons that show the character that they have the ability for. It's these special abilities, ultimate attacks or some such, that you can purchase for like 4,000 gold or such if you have the actual power-up to be found in the level to, you know, unlock that ability. And these things are powerful. Unfortunately, they also cost you so much money, gold and the like. It's not just like gold coins or anything, it's all sorts of things like crowns or jewels or some coins too. It's all these different things that are considered treasure that you pick up, and it builds up your account. That's another thing. It's like, not only do your character's abilities and levels save to the character figurine, they also keep track of how much gold you have on there. So at any point, you know, bring your character, you know, your little figurines to another person's game, and you just, if they're at the point or beyond where you have the option to build up your abilities, you know, you can just go on in, buy some abilities, and then go to your game again and still have those abilities available. This game doesn't have online multiplayer, but it does have same console multiplayer for 2 people. The system, the way it works, is basically you have the first person put their character on there, get the system going, and then you have another person get into the game. Just turn the controller, they put their Skylander on there right next to your dude on the portal of power, and then their characters comes in, you guys are on same screen just kicking ass, and you know, you go with characters that will be stronger in areas, but sometimes you can just do whatever and just, you know, figure out which character combinations work best and which not so much. What else to say about it? I don't really see anything else to really talk about the game at this point, besides actually showing you when I start, you know, actually playing the game. But I will show you the figurines in the Portal of Power, and that will I'll show you how this kind of stuff works. Hold on. Yep, there they are. Yeah, go on. Yep. There you see. These are the Skylanders. Some of them. There's 32 Skylander figures. These three are what you start out with every version except for the 3DS, which has a Dark Spyro, a life character, and this fire guy called Igniter, which I really want for my collection because he looks like a really cool character to use on the videos, but you know, without the special actually getting the 3DS version, there's no way to actually get him for now. I'm sure they'll unleash him as a character by himself soon enough. Anyway, yeah, you see at the bases, each character has their base representing their elements: water, magic, tech. This one's Trigger Happy, Spyro, and Gil something or other. What the hell is this game? Anyway, and then you have the other character classes, which is air, life, fire, death, and earth. And then, of course, you have the Portal of Power, which goes and does its thing. Just hold on a second. The thing's not lighting up right now. When it's active, it lights up, and it's kind of cool. It just sits there glowing. There you are. It kind of shuts off when the system is in standby. Yeah, speaking of, the music you've been hearing in the background is Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure right now, and I thought, hey, that's pretty cool little kind of music to be going on while I'm demonstrating all this. So yeah, you see it's kind of glowing with the power coursing through it. This is how you transport your characters into the Skylanders world and kick some ass. And yeah, each character you put on there, when the game's active and available, it'll show their color on there. When you put it on, it'll do a little thing on the screen about like, it's this character, that's their class, and then yeah, you go in and you just start fighting on them, just instantly. It's a really rapid system, I gotta say. There's like no lag. It's like bam, put Spyro on there. When I start the game, Spyro will be in the game. And then say I want to switch to a tech character because I'm like, hey, this area, techs are stronger in this area, which they have spots where like, hey, in this area of the level, a tech type is stronger. This area of the level, you have the water type is stronger, stuff like that. So like, just literally just grab the guy off and put the new guy on, and there he just pops right into the game, and then you just continue on like nothing happened. It's really cool. I'm surprised at how smoothly the transition goes. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with the ability to actually, to go and build your collection. Also have the data all saved to the characters. So I got Spyro pretty well leveled up. Red Dragon, my clan leader, is playing with me before. Has this guy pretty well leveled up. Gil's doing pretty good. Trigger Happy, he's doing pretty good too. Yeah, it's like you fight with these guys to level them up, and then you just fight on. You just keep fighting, building up your character, let them do more. Like Spyro, you got to upgrade his basic flame attack to fire farther. His charging attack, he starts out with like fire from his horns. He just runs up and rams into people. You upgrade that so he goes longer and faster. And give him the ability to fly, which is great because not only do you get like some kind of stat boost when you're using flight while attacking, you also go over things like water that only like a water type can do. It's like there's going to be a few characters that can fly like this one, I'm sure, that, they'll allow you to traverse areas that other types can. And, yeah. And see, each character type is, interesting to look at, to say the least. But they're very well made figurines. I think they're a pretty nice looking collectible. Honestly, they're going to take up some space if you really focus on collecting them, and a lot of time to build up each and every character. There's 32 max characters. There's only like close to 20, no, not even 20, that are actually out right now. There's like some exclusive characters out there. Like I think Target has someone called Whirlwind. So like I think it's a wind dragon that's exclusive at Target. Toys R Us has this exclusive adventure pack, which that was another thing I need to mention about adventure packs. These big items. They're like the one adventure pack that's available everywhere is pirate ship. It's this big pirate ship you place right on there, and it actually puts a new area into the game. I'm not sure how that works exactly. I'm assuming just the same way the Skylanders work. You just place it on there, and the thing will just go in and just do its thing. You know, they'll just put up the data for the level. And you have your Skylander on there. You just choose whoever you want to fight. The adventure packs come with the level representation, the character, it's special to it, and then these 2 items each, which I don't quite understand their function. I don't have an adventure pack yet. I want to get more into Spyro before I invest the money in that, because I was saying, a single character is $8, a 3-pack is $20, and then the adventure pack is also $20. I'm not sure if they're gonna have to have the adventure packs as like you download DLC and then you put the adventure pack on there, or if that's actually carrying the data for the level itself. Assuming that they actually have the data just like part of the game that you just have to actually unlock by spending $20, which is kind of bullshit, but you know what? You're the parents that are spending the money, or the gamers like you remember Spyro fondly, and you're like, oh, I remember Spyro, he's cool, and you play with it, and it's like, oh, I remember that, it was awesome. I think it's a good Spyro game. Got all these different characters to play as, so it really opens up the game to play however you want. I think the portal of power is pretty cool itself. It's a neat little decoration thing there. When you're not playing games, just kind of set up somewhere, put your favorite Skylander on there, and just have it as a display, you know? But, yeah. They still have yet to release the rest of the Skylanders. As I said, there's like about 20 available, if that. And they have the rest that they haven't even mentioned when they're going to release at what point. I'd imagine... Well, logically, you would think before Christmas, but then I'm thinking they're going to have all these available before Christmas, and then after Christmas, they'll release Wave 2, because, like, hey, you know, that'll get kids to tell their parents to spend more money after the holidays, which would be smart. Pain in the ass for a guy like me that wants to collect some of those specific figures that they don't have available yet. But, not much I can do besides wait. What else to mention about Skylanders? I think that's probably about it. You got the figures, you can switch them out, you have the adventure packs that give you more levels. The adventure itself seems like it lasts quite a while. So I played for a couple hours and it seemed very, I wasn't too far into it, really. It was very, early on. And, seems like a really good game for folks to play with their kids. It's like, it's fun enough for average gamer like myself to get into, but you know, simple enough for kids to actually be able to play and have fun and, you know, be able to enjoy with their folks. And that's important, because video gaming is a big pastime for a lot of folks now. It's not just for young guys like myself. It's like kids these days, you know, it's like older folks are getting into it, and then the young folks are all like, oh, video games. They're like, they don't go outside anymore, which I don't go outside much myself. I can't say anything about that, but, you know, it's like getting pretty big to find games that parents and kids can play together without, you know, without either side getting annoyed or bored. And I think this is really good for that. I say kudos to them for being able to make a game that's fun to play and easily accessible. And, you know, good idea. Forcing people to spend lots of money on the figures, I'll tell you that much. But each level that you go through can have areas that you can only go through with a certain element, like magic, or fire, or earth. So there'll be this gate. It's like, oh, you get to this type of character, not specifically a character type, but an element to go through that area and to gather hats and treasure. Hats is one thing I forgot to mention. You go through the game, you find these gifts, you open them up, and there's a hat, like Team Fortress 2, I guess. Except, I don't know about Team Fortress 2, but the hats in this actually do something. You have them do different stat boosts, like more defense for one type of hat, or higher elemental attack. Some of them look great, some of them decent, and a couple of them just look really freaking weird. Not something I'd recommend ever using, unless you like, I mean, the stats are decent, but I mean, if I can't stand looking at my character with that hat, I'm like, I'm not gonna wear it. But yeah, I mean, you don't really need to get the hats. They're just something to boost, you know, kind of boost your stats, kind of personalize your character even more. And you just build up your character, customizing the hats, you know, make them work how you like to play. That's one thing I forgot to mention. Not only does that save like what hats you put on these guys, you can also name them. So you call him Steve and him Jeff, and call that one Billy Bob Thornton, okay? Yeah, I went there. Anyway, yeah, you can just name them whatever you want, and so that way if you get confused about whose character is what, you can kind of pop them on the portal of power when you're playing the game, look at their name, and there it is. So like, oh, that's my characters, that one's yours. And yeah. The one thing I do have to warn folks about, you know, you're going to want to, if you're going to be playing with your friends, this is for the older folks, because if you're going to want to play with your friends, make sure that they're gentle with the switching of characters, because this thing's, I'd say this thing's built pretty sturdy, but I mean, you got stupid assholes are slamming characters on there. I don't know how long that'd last, and good luck trying to get a replacement one without having to buy the whole fucking pack again. I suppose I'm going to Activision for replacement, you know, but I mean, seriously, who wants to wait a couple weeks for some peripheral? So yeah, that's like, I remember my buddy, when he was helping me with the game, just, you know, we were playing together, I swear, he was switching up characters every 10 seconds. It's like, dude, you're not the fucking Mad Harry. It's not change places. It's fucking Skylanders. Just pick a dude, play the game, and have fun. And for parents, yeah, you're gonna have kids who are like, oh, I want to play with that guy. It's cool. I want to play with that dude. Oh, I'm tired of this character type. Let's go for the water element. You know, it's gonna be heck. You're gonna want to watch your kids to make sure that they're not getting the fights over this stuff. I know it's just a video game, but you get into collectibles like this, You know, because you can't call them toys. They're figurines. They don't move. I mean, literally, it's like they're stuck in those poses. They don't move. They're not even toys. They're neat looking. I'll give them that. They're very neat looking, but they, you know, they just sit there looking cool until you actually put them in the game. But anyway, yeah, it's like you're gonna have kids fighting over the figurines and who gets to be what and all that, and it could be problematic. So you're gonna want to watch your kids and make sure they know about sharing and taking turns in that, because otherwise you're gonna have some issues, some very bad issues, and it'll lead to tears and you parents being like, "What the hell? I spent $70 on this fucking thing." Yeah, that was a thing I wanted to mention. The base unit with the portal power, the 3-star figures, and the game is $70. For the Xbox 360, PS3, and the Wii versions, I believe it's still $70 for the 3DS version as well. The why it's so priced like that, I don't know. I'm told that while the 3 console ones are basically the same game, you transfer your characters over no matter what console you're working on. So I can go from my Xbox to someone's Wii with my character, and we just, you know, I just play flawlessly. It doesn't matter what console I'm playing on. But the thing is, I heard that while the main consoles have the same story, the 3DS has a unique story all its own. So it's kind of, if you have both you have both console and 3DS, you're gonna probably want to check out info on the 3DS version if you like the game enough. You know, I'd probably recommend picking up because I mean it's got a smaller portal power. It's only 1 player, but you know, if you play a whole new adventure set in the same world, I mean, hey, go for it. Anyway, I think that's about it. Hats, pricing, character models, elements. Can't really think of anything else to mention in this video. I think I've gone over everything quite well. So, thank you for watching, and I'm thinking Mondays and Wednesdays I'll be doing posts of my blind Let's Play, because I'm still very early in the game. It's mostly going to be a blind Let's Play, but I'm thinking Mondays and Wednesdays I'm going to post videos of the Skylanders gameplay, and Fridays I'll keep up the Halo vids. Now I got my Xbox back, I can, you know, I'll be able to finish up with the Halo 3 vids, and then go with the Halo Reach vids, including not only just matchmaking, but firefight. And, yeah, so Wednesday I'll be posting more footage of, I'll post footage of the actual game, and you get to see for yourself how well this plays. And, thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a good day.